In the top left, we have Valder being played by RedJams up against Pedient playing Elodie. I'm actually unsure about how this goes, especially when you capture the back barracks like that. Is RedJams just going to go for a huge sword play? Typically, you capture the barracks on turn 2 or possibly even turn 3 times, depending on what you're doing. Because Jams is very much all about the low economy and just a ton of units. Whereas, like, we're looking here, you got Pedient advancing their commander a lot quicker. Delayed barracks capture by 1 turn. They're gonna have much more powerful units, whereas Jams is huge swell of swords. Might just see them kind of like zerg down Pedient. But Pedient, ooh, that sword not capturing, knocking down that village, or wasn't even close, 13%. It's gonna fall. Jams, I don't know, like I don't actually know how much they played on Ouroboros. I don't know how much they played on it recently, because the meta does shift on this map. See a bunch of spears come out, and yeah, you kind of have to go heavy spear against Elodie, because you go golem and Elodie grooves it, then your opponent is up a golem. Pedient like has got the golem on defense. This is looking real good for them. Elodie's just going to continue pressing forwards. They aren't necessarily killing stuff, but they are getting 10 groove every single time. Gonna see here from they got 2100 gold and a ton of swords. Yeah, we're just gonna see things continue to get knocked out. Ooh, the dog doesn't get the kill on the village. I mean, that's why you don't use dogs to do that, but very unfortunate. Not getting good rolls on this. Golem comes forward. And I think Pedient, you just build an... Oh, you build a dragon actually. Works too. I was going to say another golem, but dragon will also do the trick. There is only one mage and it's quite far back. Now Elodie has 85, gonna be 90% going on the next turn. So yeah, Elodie's just hit anything and we'll have groove next turn. Well, the turn after next. So. Alright, what do we got? We got knights taking out swords. We got Valder healing up. Makes sense. I don't know if Valder's gonna get too many opportunities to build groove from this point. That golem is really scary. The dragon is also pretty terrifying. Yeah, golem's gonna sit on that mountain. Yeah. Good luck dealing with this. And your dragon's just gonna go forwards. Even manages to decap the center village with the knight. Elodie just gonna walk back and heal. Yeah, she's gonna have groove fairly soon, so she knows that it isn't a big deal. And yeah, Pedient's just kind of pushing across the map, taking a bit of an economy lead. Ooh, that's a big night crit actually. The hex was worth it. Although that... Oh right, actually no, there's gonna be a surround here and that's gonna be the death of that mage. That's a shame. I actually do wonder what Pedient's going to have here as a follow-up. I guess you just kind of sweep up to the north, take out more villages, try and get your unit count up because you just lost a bunch of stuff. Okay, Golem's going to... that might be a bit too aggressive. I maybe would have left it on the flagstone, but... Pedient just wants to keep moving up. Alright, we got units getting ballooned, we've got an archer coming out. This is a nice position for this... With the commander. Ooh, that's a little bit risky. Alright, Hex comes down. I see the sword come down. Oh, is this gonna be surround? Oh yeah, the golem's about to get surrounded. Tons of damage coming from Jams this turn. They have the unit count, they're just, and they are using it. This is good play. take this golem down. Didn't actually take too much damage for that. Just a little bit on the commander and a little bit on this knight. Even make sure to block units. Even gets the mage heal. Oh, that's huge. Maybe we would have dropped it on the knight instead of this dog, but I guess the dog being a wall is really important. Pedient's really far behind on unit count now. It's actually really worrying. You don't want to be behind on unit count. And I think just overextending with units just a little bit too much. That golem was a bit too far forward. There's some other cases where some units were a bit too far forward. Yeah, I mean, Elodie's going to be able to kind of like really threaten the stronghold, but RedJams is now in a position where they can just push real hard to take economy. Even throws down a hex. Not that cost effective, like gold wise, but we're going to get a ton of damage off of this turn. RedJams just healing up the army, making sure to keep the unit count high. Dog comes forward, mage comes forward. Another mage heal. They're not going to have a ton of gold to work with, but they don't need gold this turn. They just want to push, do a lot of damage, kill units where they can. Ooh, even injures this mage. Jam's just like, I'm just going to build a defensive formation with spears. Good luck overwhelming that before your stronghold dies. Alright, we got Archer, picks up his swords. Golem's gonna get this knight. It's the only thing he can hit, so good play. Mage heal comes down. And yeah, like, just kind of put things where you can. I guess I'd like to see, you know, the knight go for the mage, just to slow it down from killing the balloon. But no, it's gonna leave it for the moment. This mage can just walk forward and kill the balloon there. And there we go, and I think we're just going to see a whole bunch of stuff die in front of the strongholds. Who picks up another mage? Jams, not forgetting to take economy. Important thing. Ooh, doesn't kill the knight, so the mage heal and keeping the knight there made a lot of sense, but there's just so much stuff here. It doesn't really matter if you got 2 golems and a dragon, because they're going to get hexed down. That's actually going to be good gold value every turn. It's going to be really difficult to clear all this stuff when you've only got 2 units. Alright, we've got Pedient coming forwards, doing a bunch of damage. Dog crits come into play. But there's just too many spears here. Starting to see stuff go down. Oh, that witch living is a big deal. The witch dies, you know, you lose the hex opportunities, but it being able to just hex every turn is going to be such a big deal. Mans is like so far behind on like gold right now. Although actually there's a big incursion as the villages on the south side, so isn't too bad for Pedient, but they're now surrounded. Smashed by spears, and they can't do a groove, because if they do, they're just gonna lose. So RedJams is just gonna keep pushing up on this northern front.
Rise
Get some
from
heals.
your grave.
Summoning, it's like a barracks effectively up here. Even hits the opponent's barracks. Ooh, that's not good. Drops mage heals, try to keep stuff alive. The fact that the mage is dead means that this witch can just be alive, keep hexing every turn. Alright, golem comes out. We've got 3 golems up here. I mean, they're gonna slowly clear stuff. You got this dragon too, but he ain't looking a bit Out of position. Yeah, you gotta pull the army back. There's too many spears. You're not near your reinforced point. It doesn't even have gold to buy those units. And Jams is now taking this corner villages. He gets pushed back on, now on the back foot. You got this village next to your opponent's strongholds. Alright, you got Knight crits coming in. You got Mage heals coming in. Dragon actually gonna go down. The 2 hexes that dragon received earlier meant that that was a guaranteed kill. And now the barracks has fallen. And there's actually nothing to capture it back with, so... yeah, like, Pedient has to do something, but there really isn't much to do. Too many swords. Like, the golems are cool and all, but... oh wow, didn't even kill this sword with the commander. Alright, we're gonna see some stuff go down here. Dog's putting in some work. Stuff's starting to get cleared, but oh, there needs to be something to clear this witch. It's doing so much damage. These golems are slowly getting killed. There goes one. Another one maybe go down. Oh, it gets real low. Alright, yeah, last mage comes in. And yeah, you're losing golems to mages now. Like, it's not a good trade. And this giant force of spears is so strong. And yeah, if we look back to earlier in this game, like, Pedient just pushed a bit too aggressive at points, overextended, lost units. Jams went for the unit count advantage. And yeah, just kept pushing. Look at how many spears are on defense here. This is the perfect counter to Elodie, who just can't do anything. And yeah, we're gonna slowly see some stuff go down. Pedient really kind of struggling right now. Jams with this gigantic force of spears, just gonna keep pushing forwards. Even just taking bad trades, because I mean you do at this point, it doesn't matter. Like, Jams is so far ahead on economy, rocking like 2100 every turn. Drop mage heals over and over, build out of the barracks next to their opponent's strongholds. And I think, oh, we're gonna see Knight crit. We are gonna see Knight crit, and that isn't game. There's nothing else that can hit the strongholds, but it doesn't really matter. Probably just gonna see a mage come out. I would have thought a golem would come out there for sure, but another mage makes sense.
Enter oblivion!
Alright, what are we gonna see? Are we gonna see some kind of attempt? Like keeping stuff alive? Yeah, it just walls a bit. Takes that down. That's pretty good actually. But yeah, there's one side open on the strongholds, and that's all you need. Valder can literally just get healed and walk up and hit it. See the heal come down? Yeah, Valder can do it. So, really well played by Jams. We had a huge just unit count advantage all game. Kept it, punished Pedient when they overextended. Picked off a golem pretty well. Had a perfect defense on this bottom left hand side against Elodie. And yeah, that was a hell of a game too. Really well played to RedJams there. They will qualify for GoW7, so that is them qualified for the main event.